Hello everyone, today I wanted to make a video about every movement technique and some very secret tips that nobody knows. I get a lot of people asking how I do certain things, and there is a lot of niche knowledge about peak. All of it will be explained in this video. I will separate this into 3 sections. Everything about climbing, then some very OP stuff that only a few people know, and finish with some gameplay footage where I show how to climb efficiently. By OP stuff, I mean a way to fall from any height without taking any fall damage, work 100% of the time. Also, how to have your lantern on in your backpack while you're carrying it, because normally you can't have it on, it's going to turn off as soon as you pick up your backpack. Very useful for cold nights. How to store items that you can't normally store in your inventory. And some more little things. Before we start, please consider liking and subscribing, it really helps the channel. Alright, have a nice video. Have you ever wondered if it was better to jump before starting to climb or simply just start to climb? Well, let's do the test. If I simply climb by looking straight up, I have 15 stamina. Now if I line up the same place and I jump climb, I am left with 16. So honestly, for a flat surface, it's around the same thing. It doesn't really change much. Now for the most OP technique of them all. As you can see here, when I climb this pillar, with a normal climb, I cannot reach the top. When you climb, if you let go of your grab and grab again right before you are out of stamina, and then press shift, your boost key, you can get a lot more distance. You can also achieve the same by pressing spacebar and shift instead of letting go of mouse one and grabbing again. Here are some in-game examples. But I can't climb anymore. App climb. There you go. And I made this, which I would normally not make. Do the same here. I don't need much stamina. There you go. I'm gonna do it here. See how much of a distance I can make with only a double grab lunge. And I'll do it here. There you go. Neutral jumping is probably the second most important tech in this game. What is neutral jumping? You basically jump before holding shift, so it consumes half of your stamina. It's very, very useful when you have low stamina and cannot make some jumps. As you can see here, holding sprint consumes all my stamina, so I cannot make this climb. I am going to do it again, but on slow motion, so just pay attention to the keys pressed and also the stamina. As you may have noticed, I'm also using the double grab boost right here. Spam jumping is faster than waiting for your stamina to come back. This is also a very, very big one. If you jump down, you don't take fall damage from great heights. But if you were to just fall down, you take a lot of fall damage. So I would recommend every time you have to fall down, just always, always, always jump and never let yourself fall. Here's a good example on what you can get away with. The rope spool is a very underrated item. You can climb a wall a little bit, and take your spool out, put it on the wall like that, then you can climb it, and Don't consume any stamina from this entire climb. Now, if I set the piton here, I go back down. Wait for my stamina. And go back up. You will see the difference between the two and how much more distance I make by doing this simple tech. It's also really good, so if you fall, you can grab back onto it and avoid fall damage. Speaking of rope, when you grab a rope, you can cancel it by jumping, so if you spam both, you can go super fast. It's very consistent. The Lollipop energy drink combo is one of the best combo in the game, and I would always recommend you using the Lollipop first, because it takes longer to use, and then just spam your shift, your boost key, and you will get a lot of distance. If you have a friend, you can also time it so your friend feeds you the Lollipop while you drink, so you can time both at the same time. If you only have a big Lollipop and try to climb the same way, you will not get as much distance. But if you do something called boost canceling or just spam climb, both works, you can make a lot more distance. You can do this by spamming your grab key as fast as you can. Don't look at how I do shift at the same time, it doesn't matter. And as you can see here, I make a lot more distance. You can get a free extra boost by pressing shift right before your stamina depletes if you have extra stamina. You can go a long way by looking downwards and climbing and then letting go, because it doesn't consume as much stamina as if you were looking up. So as you can see here, I can easily reach that rock to the left. Yes, sometimes it was consuming double the stamina, but it's still nice to get some horizontal distance even if you mess it up. Before we get to this part of the video, if you're a dev, I will please ask you to leave or act like you have seen nothing. The way that you can keep your lantern on in your backpack is by having it in your fourth slot, your temporary hand slot. So if I turn it on and I put it in the backpack, as you can see, it's staying on. Now, if I were to pick it up again and having it in any of my inventory slots, it would turn off every time I put my backpack on my back. Very useful for cold night, like I said. You can fit through most tight gaps by pulling out an item from your inventory. You normally cannot keep these items in your inventory. If you swap, they drop. And the dynamite is also part of these items, and I guess a few other items. And to make it work, what you have to do is climb, and while you are climbing, pick up these items. Now they will be stored in inventory until you take them out again. If you are playing with Cold Night, I would recommend you burning on purpose. So once you get to the next area, you have a longer time where you're not getting any cold, since the beginning of every area is fairly simple. And the most overpowered technique of them all, no fall damage from any height. So what you're going to want to do is ragdoll by doing plated emote and bring out an item from the inventory whenever you're about to touch the floor. As you can see, no fall damage whatsoever. You can also fly doing this just for the funsies by doing it. There's no timing for it. You can just simply do it at any point, and as long as you bring out an item, It's easier with 2 items and harder with the backpack. So be careful when you do this. But if you get used to it, it is very consistent. Like I said, way easier with 2 items. As you can see, I'm flying forever. There you go. So yeah. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing. If you have more niche strategies, leave a comment and let me know. I stream a lot on Twitch as well as upload videos of my daily ascents on SN7. So yeah, now for the last part of this video, I'm going to show you how consistent and how good all these strategies are mixed together. Enjoy. Try to show what can be done with a little bit of stamina. My hunger is not going to grow and I have to be careful because it's nighttime. I might have to drop some stuff so I can show accurately on Ascent 7 with around 25% stamina. What you can do, I'm going to try to climb the shore. This amount. So first thing first, you want to spam jump, get some more distance because you go at sprint speed while just jumping. So here you kind of look at a time where you want to go. So it looks like the left side or the middle is doable, and then you want to kind of go towards the middle from the right. So we're gonna follow a path that goes that way. So here I can start by going around this rock. Oop, I can just plot rope to go through. There you go. Let's try maybe here. This looks like I can squeeze in there, so I'm gonna try that. Oh, I didn't even need to double grab. I have to be careful with bridges. They're really annoying to get on sometimes. So I'm gonna try not to even have to climb it. There you go. Here I can do the bridge, but I'll try to just go straight up to this rock by double grabbing. There you go. Here I'll go right. Like I said, follow left. Good. This looks very flat. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna wait for my full stamp because I have no idea what's ahead of me. There you go. That's fine. Oops. Now I'm gonna take this bridge. I wanna see if I can go up this little rock up here. This looks like doable if I have a rope. Oops. Yeah, be careful with the rope not to put it too high. There you go. I can probably do this. There you go. And then I can go either left or right. I'll go left. There you go. Switch rock to the left side and I boosted. Now I can go up here. I can let go early on these rocks. I don't use too much stamina. Let go early. Oops. Just let off. Never mind. Going too fast sometimes also makes you fail easy stuff. Here I might be able to get this if I wait very last second. Nope. Barely. So I'm gonna do a little rope. And it should be doable here. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now I said go towards right because this looks very flat here. I'm gonna try to go in this corner. Double boost. Maybe left here. Have to be careful because it's gonna become harder soon because of the cold. I don't have my lantern. I'm gonna try to rope here. Go. And maybe there's something up here. It looks like it. There you go. Perfect. I have not done a seed today, so I have no idea what's ahead of me. My first attempt at doing this. Here I just spam space because it feels like I was barely sliding off. Same here. I'm gonna put a rope right here. Don't need to put it very high up. It feels like I can easily get this by just having my little upward boost. Go. Okay. Let's try to look here. Ooh, okay. This little pillar, maybe I can do something. Okay, I'm gonna I can't even rope here properly. Okay, I'll go left here. This looks better. Neutral jump, so I don't waste too much stamina, and then I can double grab here. That should be fine. There you go. Perfect. I'm almost at the peak of this shore. I'll just try to keep going left. I have to hurry because it's cold. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff soon. Rope here because I'm getting cold. Oops. Able to get this. Yes. Same here. Climb the wall. Rope. Oop, a little too high up. There you go. There you go. Now here, this is where I hope that I can stand. There you go. Perfect. And there you go. I made it up there with very low stamina. And a rope. Let me drop this so I can make it in time. Because surely I make this. Like I said, I've not done the seed, so I don't know what to look forward to. And I still managed to get up there with very, very low stamina. And I'm actually very low stamina, Jesus. So I just added a lot of random stuff in my backpack so I could get a little weight. So yeah, I hope that this helps.